So I'm officially done with medical training, 10 years in total. Medical school, internal medicine residency, GI fellowship. In honor of that and of the thousands of medical trainees starting a new level of training this July, I wanted to share some memories I have of starting out in the different stages of medical training. As a medical student, my first day of rotations was as a third-year student on OBGYN. I was on benign gyne, and I had to arrive at 5:30 a.m. to prep for the cases for the day. I was so overwhelmed by being in the OR, but was relieved that my main job was just to hold retractors to allow the residents to operate. But I underestimated how difficult that would be for a prolonged amount of time and nearly passed out, but I didn't. We finished the second case at 11:30 a.m. and I was told I could go home for the day. I was shocked that we were done so early and relieved that I could maybe relax a little bit. I went home and I took a nap for the first time since I was in kindergarten. Then, after finishing 4 years of medical school, I started my internal medicine residency in Chicago. When I got there on my first day, my password didn't work for the medical record, so I couldn't review any of my patients. I actually had to use a medical student's login to even be able to figure out where my patients were located in the hospital. Then, at the end of the day, I noticed that there was some black liquid on my white coat, and I realized that my pen had exploded in my pocket and ruined the coat. Then, fast forward 3 years later, in GI fellowship, I was doing one of my first ever EGDs at the VA, and in the middle of the procedure, the patient not only woke up from the anesthesia, but he sat up completely on the procedure table with the scope still in his stomach. Unexpected. Later at the university hospital was pretty cool, though, because I got to band esophageal varices, which is a higher risk procedure that new first years don't always get to participate in. And now, 3 years later, I'm done, and I'm ready to be an attending.